Hi everyone, I'm Yuki. Keep 12 English words safe for the rest of your life. Never lose them, never sock them, never show them to anyone. For years, that's what Web3 demanded from every single newcomer. Today, I'm walking you through an interactive site I built about Privy, the wallet infrastructure now owned by Stripe, that makes this seed phrase ritual disappear. Everything you see is hands-on. Link in the description. It works in 5 languages. First, let's simulate the traditional way. Create a wallet, and you get these 12 words. Quick but important note. Never use the words on the screen for a real wallet. They are public. Find a wallet made from these and is drained instantly. And we pretend we load them down. Then just use the app, send, browse, smooth so far, right? Now, new phone. Restore your wallet. Do you remember the order? I didn't. I give up. And here is the single most important point of this video. Memory was never the real problem. Real users write it down. The problem is that from that moment, you carry the duty of guarding that paper for life. And if you fail, no reissue, no freeze, no support line. To be fair, this isn't an art site, so it also shows the seed phrase's strengths. No company, no terms, no network. Every wire is cut. That's what sovereignty actually is. The catch, those cut wires were also your lifelines. So where does Privy put the key? Quiz time. Privy servers, your device? The answer is nowhere. The key is split into 2 shares like a magic tally. First, what I hand over isn't the key, it's an oath token, proof that I'm me. And watch this. The token never passes through the TEE in the middle. It goes from you to the server, loading around it. Because all you are handing over is proof. And once the proof checks out, the server's vault opens and the oath share files into this sealed enclave, the TEE. And inside, the 2 holes meet, and there. The key grows for 1 instant. Then the signature comes out. Only the signature leaves. The key itself never steps outside the vault. Its job done. The key shatters on the spot. The shares fly back to their homes and the vault locks again until the next proof. The key existed for exactly 1 instant, the moment of signing. And unlike a torn banknote, 1 share leaks 0 information. That's the shared secret sharing. Now the fun part. Let's attack it. Steal the entire server, 1 share, 0 info. Peek inside the enclave. By design, not even Privy or the cloud operator can. And third one, impersonate the user. And it opened. If your email gets hijacked, the vault concludes the owner is here and opens correctly. The cryptography wasn't broken, you were. That's why passkeys matter. What you protect moves from paper to authentication. Next, you play the developer. Snap blocks in on the left, the mock-up on the right changes instantly. First, gas sponsorship on, and the fee line flips to covered by the app. The user needs 0 Ether. Next, session signer on. The app can now sign by itself. Watch this. I'm not touching anything, and the balance keeps dropping. And see this red bar. Unlimited authority. Delegation alone is dangerous. And enter the policy. Cap 100, so try it. 50 is okay. Approve. Okay. And try sending 200. And send. The key refuses to sign. It's not the app refusing, it's the key itself. Here it is as a picture. On the left in red, delegation alone is app, sign, and any amount, with nothing to stop it. On the right in green, the policy and the cap sits in front of the signature. Anything over the limit, the key refuses on its own. And the key point, the cap lives on the key side, not in the app's code. So even if the app is compromised, the cap holds. Delegation and policies always come as a pair. That's chapter 2. In 2025, Stripe acquired Privy, and the story leaves the wallet. Today, about 70% of the balances in Privy wallets are stablecoins, not speculation, money. Here is a rare case. Payroll from a US company to a contractor in Argentina. First, Bridge issues an equal amount of the DLUSD stablecoin, backed one-to-one by real dollars it holds. It's not printing new dollars, it's just turning existing dollars into on-chain dollars. Then, Tempo, a payments-only chain, moves them, and they land in a Privy wallet. The contractor never saw a seed phrase. They logged in with an email. And the very 2026 part, giving an AI agent its own wallet. Hand it a $5 budget, ask for research. Then it buys API after API. And there, it stopped at the cap, waiting for human. The policy you just built becomes the safety line where no human is watching. 1 minute of history. Privy didn't start as a wallet company. It was a data privacy API. The pivot came in 2023. Friend.tech lit the fire. Stripe acquired them in 2025. Today, 140 million accounts. One thing I insisted on, every chapter has an honesty note. These figures are company published, not independently verified. Industry consolidation isn't automatically good for users. Tell only the good parts and it's just an art. The whole site in 3 lines. The paper is gone. The key isn't. What you protect moved from paper to authentication. And convenience is trust relocated. The seed phrase is not the enemy. What changed is that we stopped handing that responsibility to everyone on day one. The site is in the description, 5 languages and fully interactive. See you in the next time. Bye.